Good morning. So I think this is now the third video I've done. Just going to kind of give a quick update on, how I feel today. Just got back from a run maybe 20 minutes ago. Got in the shower, whatnot, and here I am. So I think in one of my first or second video, I was talking about stretching and the fact that I don't know or didn't know how to properly stretch for a run. I feel like I've found a good stretching routine. It's just a really simple 5 stretch program, I guess, that I found on the YouTube. And it works my legs a lot, my hips and my lower back. So that's been working out really well. I feel a lot better heading out for my run, a little more prepared. I don't feel so tight and awkward in my first maybe 500 meters like I was before, when I really wasn't stretching as well as I could have been. So it's about 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes of stretching, and that's that. I weighed in this morning. Either my scale's broken or I'm not getting enough calories during the day. I weighed in at 177, which is my lowest weight in a really long time. I can't even think of the last time I was under 180, like even when I was, probably high school. So I'm a little concerned that, I need to be eating a little more. I don't know that I want to be under 180. 180 is kind of my target weight. So I want to make sure that I stay in around there. So, but, maybe my scale's broken. I don't know. So Saturday, I worked all day. I walked to and from work. So over the course of my day, I walked almost 8 kilometers. Came home, told my daughter to get ready, and we went for a run together. She's 10. She dances competitively, so she, she's in pretty good shape. So I thought, you know what, I was at that point maybe a week and a half in, and I thought this will be a good measuring stick to see where I am. If I can keep up with my 10-year-old, I think I'm in good shape. And lo and behold, she couldn't keep up with me, so that was pretty cool. I kind of rubbed it in her face and told her she had to get good before we ran together again. Of course, kidding, but it was good. It forced me to push myself a little harder, to keep up with her at the beginning point, and then to just keep going. Now that being said, I may have pushed myself a little hard. I was changing pace, and then I decided that it was a great idea to try a sprint for the last 500 meters, and so that was fun. I went home, I felt fine. Sunday, a little bit of pain in my quads and my calves, so I thought, okay, that's no problem. Sunday I went for a run, and Sundays in general, I think I'm going to challenge myself on the distance side of things, and so I did, and I added about 1 kilometer to my run. Came home, and within an hour, my ankle was just so sore, and it didn't feel like it was muscle. I was a little bit concerned that maybe I twisted my ankle or I strained it or something. Woke up yesterday, Monday, still really sore. Yesterday would have been my sort of my scheduled day off anyways, 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off. So I rested it yesterday. I went for a walk. I walked probably 3 kilometers yesterday just to, so I was doing something. I didn't work yesterday, so it was either go for a walk or, spend the bulk of my day on the couch. And I didn't really want to do that. So I went for a walk. As the pain started to ease off a little bit, it then started to feel a little more like maybe it was my calf and just radiating down towards my ankle. So that was fine. Woke up today. It didn't hurt too bad, So, at about 8 o'clock this morning, I got ready, stretched out, went for a run, and I got maybe a kilometer, and it got pretty painful again. So I kept going, another 3/4 of a kilometer. So I think I ran about a kilometer and 3/4. And I had to stop. It became too much. So I walked the rest of the way, came home, jumped in the shower, whatever. I'm not super worried. I think, it'll feel better over time, but I need to take it easy right now. So, stamina wise, I know I can run. I know I can run close to 3 kilometers without stopping. Today it was my ankle that made me stop. It wasn't a stamina thing. I felt, that way I could have continued. I could have went longer, but my leg it hurt a lot. So I don't want to strain it or make it any worse. So shorter run today. That's okay. I'll get back out there tomorrow evening. I work early, so I'm not going to get out in the morning, but I'll get out tomorrow evening around maybe 6. So that'll give me a good 30 plus hours to just kind of rest my ankle a little bit. I'll be on it all day tomorrow. At work, I don't sit, or I'm not immobile at work at any point of my day. So it should feel better by tomorrow, and then I should be good for a good run tomorrow night. I'm gonna go my full 3 kilometers tomorrow, and then continue that throughout the week. And by Sunday, I hope to push it to 4. So that's where I am there. Marathon update. I've been started to do some research. There's a marathon in Toronto in May. It's a 10K or a 40K. I'll be honest with you, I don't know that I'm ready or will be ready by then, but who knows. I'll look back into it maybe in 2 months or so, see how I'm feeling, and maybe register at that point. But just for interest's sake, I wanted to see sort of the New York City and the Boston Marathon just for fun. And they are 42 kilometers. That's a long marathon. So, someday I hope to get to that point where, I can do that. I just keep working at it. So, otherwise I'm feeling good. I'm feeling more in shape than I was, than I was 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I'm feeling better in the mornings when I'm waking up. I've always been kind of a morning person anyways, but now even more so. I'm up and out of bed by 6:30. So that's cool. And yeah, I'm just this is going well. I'm starting to bounce back a lot quicker from the runs. I'm starting to feel, not as tired after. My first week, I was wrecked after a run. I would just come home and jump in the shower, and I'd be on the couch for an hour, just totally exhausted. And now I go for a run, and I don't feel energized yet, but I don't feel like I need to rest after. So I think that's kind of the point of it. I may not do another video until the weekend, but it's going well, and I'm looking forward to continuing to push myself to get the distance that I want, and the pace and all that. So I will check in this weekend and see what happens. Have a great day.